Hey guys, how's it going? This is Tim, bringing you guys daily deals with Tim, where I talk about tech, crypto, and stock deals, all for you guys. And before I begin, this is my personal opinion and not a financial advice. So today, an exciting news for TenX holders and potential TenX investors. Dr. Julian Haas posted a picture of a card and tweeted this out. For those of you that have a TenX wallet card already, you know what this picture might mean. And for those who haven't, be excited. So basically, he tweeted this picture out, and the news going around lately is that TenX is finalizing a deal with another issuer. So they had a temporary issuer before called Wavecrest. However, they have a new issuer issuing new cards, and it's going to be able or allowable for global card distribution. So first of all, they did say that the European card holders will get the priority because it already works in Europe. So my guess is that they'll probably distribute the newly issued cards to the European holders first, and then once things get settled in, then they'll probably go globally across to US and other countries, distributing the cards that way. And as you can see, it has Europe name right here, and it is a Visa prepaid debit card. All right, so this news hit a couple hours ago, and I was pretty excited because the reason I looked for this news was because of the price bump. So as you can see in the cryptocurrency market cap, TenX jumped up almost 30%, and it's back down to 21%. But if you guys can see, there was a huge, just a bump back up. And I went up to $2.25 around there, if I can recall. And there is a 17 million transaction in trading in volume, which is crazy. Considering TenX was going down a bit, trending down a bit, there was a huge surge of investing into TenX within a couple of hours. And I just thought, oh man, it's down to $1.97 again. But there was a little peak right here. As you can see, I'm gonna look at the weekly chart. Yeah, just look at this. Went up to 236, man. Yes, it was at $1.62, 61, then shot up to 232. That is that's a 60% increase, almost a 30 to 40% increase within a couple of matters of hours. Now, I gotta advise you guys, if you guys already invested during this rise, just hold on to it. But for future advisements from me, and this is my personal opinion, but whenever you see a rise happening and it's already past the minimum mark, I advise you guys to just kind of wait it out. And why is that? So let's say you were looking at TenX and when you woke up, it was at like $2. Let's say it was at $2 right here, and you're like, oh, it's already up 20%. I gotta invest in right now, and we're gonna go to the moon. However, let me caution you guys, when you invest into something while it's going up at a rapid pace, it usually follows a rapid downfall as well. And that is just the patterns of pricings. It's not like TenX is a bad product, because obviously there are people using it right now. There is a video, or there's a playlist on YouTube about TenX, people using actual TenX cards, and there's 7, and probably there's going to be more. But TenX is a great product, I believe, once they implement global distribution and a lot of cryptocurrency using in it with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and ERC20 tokens. I believe it can be a great product. However, just with the pricings itself, you gotta know when to invest and when to just hold on to it. So if the price is going up like crazy, like 30%, 40%, if you invest in at that time, there's a high possibility that it's going to drop back to where it came from. especially in things like this, where in matters of hours, it goes up 30%, 40%, even 20%. There's a high chance that it's going to drop back because there are sellers still fighting out in TenX. And that is why the price has dropped so much. There's sellers that bought in TenX at a high price, and once it starts going down, they're going to sell and sell and sell. And when there's a price increase like this, they're gonna think like, oh, this is a great opportunity to sell because I couldn't sell this price a couple days back. So they're going to sell right here, and as you can see, it probably dropped another couple of cents. Oh, it's staying at 197 right now, but I believe there is a possibility that it could drop back to where it was, if not lower. And the reason I say it is not because I hate TenX or I don't like TenX product. I do like TenX products, but the overall market sentiment right now is pretty negative. As you can see, all the cryptocurrencies are down except for a couple. And TenX is actually the highest one out of everyone else. And it just went a couple cents again. And as much as I want to see TenX go well, when all the market sentiment is negative and going down, I believe that if there's one single coin that is shooting up, it cannot keep up that pace. So just in my opinion, if you guys are looking to invest in TenX or your TenX holders, so let's say you are TenX holders, just don't look at your coin supply. Just leave it alone because it's going to go back up sooner or later. It might take a couple weeks, a couple months, a couple days. I don't know when it will, but it's going to go back up. However, if you have money to invest in right now, and you want to invest in this TenX project, I advise you wait a bit till it goes down to probably maybe to $1.80 or $1.60ish, because that is pretty much the bottom of the price it hit a couple days ago. I believe those are pretty good investment points. Oh, sorry about that. So those are pretty good investment points. However, I have a feeling in the back of my mind that it could even go lower, maybe even around $1. And my only reasoning is that the whole market sentiment is down, and once Bitcoin goes down 3,500, it has the potential to go down to 3,000. And once Bitcoin hits 3,000, it could bounce back up. There's also a possibility that it could go below 3,000 as well, because it's Bitcoin's last high was at around 2,300, 2,400, I believe, and it could retrace back to the last high. And a lot of the cryptocurrencies actually follow Bitcoin price. So I'm saying that if Bitcoin goes down, there's a high possibility that TenX will actually go down further as well. And that is not because I don't like TenX, but it's just the pricing itself. As the big boss of the market goes down, other altcoins follow as well. So if you guys are wanting to invest in TenX, I'll probably say just wait for a bit and see how the pricings go and make an educated decision based on what you have heard, what you have researched, and see. All right, so I just went kind of off track into investing in TenX, but let me go back to the updates. So they released another update on 22nd, which is today, and this is for Europeans, for users inside European territory. They can activate new TenX cards and can continue to use TenX cards globally. However, for users outside European territory, temporarily unable to activate new TenX cards, old cards will be deactivated on 16th of October 2017. TenX will honor the refund request sent to the email and replacement TenX cards through new card issuer. So this is pretty much old news, but they're just reiterating it so that you guys know what is going on. And also for refunds, they are building a feature on the back end to allow them to process approved refunds automatically. But the system is a little bit more complicated than they expected, so it's going to be done on time, but it might take a little longer. Also, there was a weekly Q&A session if you guys want to check it out, and also a interview with Julian Haas on CNBC Singapore. And quick updates on the product side. There's an iOS app update with version 0.4 with different features like email notification, Google Analytics. That's pretty interesting. Also with Android app, a new version coming up with crash fixes and major UI UX revamps. On the back end, they're working on improving the refund functionality, especially the card order refunds, improving payment performance, finishing card issuer, custom cards, and planning out ETH version 2 integration. I'm kind of excited for the Ethereum version 2 integration, as that will probably help stabilize the Ethereum and ERC20 token transaction, and possibly the reward as well, because the reward from tokens are paid in Ethereum, so that might be a part of that. Also, the ETH ERC20 stability integration, fixing some bugs with scalability testings and secure fund handling. So yeah, that is the overview of TenX update plus their latest tweet and a couple investment advices from me. So because the overall market sentiment is down, I advise to just wait a bit and see how the pricings go, because I believe that the prices are going to drop a little bit more before they come back up. But it is nice to see that there was a surge of 10x investors, which tells you that there is a lot of people just waiting to invest into 10x. So you just have to time it right and see how the market can drop up to make the most profit. All right, a lot of ranting going on, sorry about that. But if you guys like this kind of content, like this video, comment below, and smash that subscribe button for me. And also, if you guys want to support the channel, check out the affiliate links below. I really appreciate that. And as always, bring you guys more deals on Daily Deals with Tim.